Right, the Department of Government Efficiency, also known as DOGE, dominated headlines last year as it carried out widespread cuts to federal spending. DOGE officially shut down July 4th. The agency, initially led by Elon Musk, canceled billions in contracts and spearheaded tens of thousands of job cuts over the last 18 months. Well, CBS News correspondent Shanelle Kaul joins me now to look at the agency's legacy and impact. Good morning, Shanelle. So what did it do and what didn't it do?
Okay. Well, hey, good morning, Errol. So when DOGE started, Elon Musk actually claimed the agency would aim to cut $2 trillion out of the $7 trillion federal budget. 18 months later, the final total ended up being just $215 billion. That's according to DOGE, though the actual total might be significantly lower. Now, a Politico analysis of U.S. spending data conducted last August found the contracts canceled by DOGE only ended up recovering $1.4 billion and reducing future spending by $14 billion. So not the $145 billion the agency claimed at the time. Now, between layoffs and people taking a deferred resignation, there are 324,000 fewer federal workers now than at the start of the second Trump administration. That's according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Now, that is actually 10% of the overall federal workforce, and that actually doesn't include the tens of thousands of job losses at private and nonprofit entities due to those DOGE cuts. As DOGE's mission has now wound down, some of these impacted agencies have also started hiring back some laid-off employees or actively recruiting new ones. The D.C. news outlet Notice, or News of the U.S., found about 35,000 more jobs posted on the government's hiring site in the beginning of 2026 compared to the end of 2025. For example, CBS News has learned that the National Weather Service is hiring again after laying off 15% of its workforce as a part of those DOGE cuts. Cyril?
Shanelle, I'm wondering, those are great on specifics, but what about the broader impact? Some people were concerned that healthcare cuts, for example, could have severe consequences following USAID being gutted. So what did you find there?
So we took a closer look at that, Errol, and scientists are already starting to see some impacts from cutting health programs supported by USAID, which, by the way, is the main agency in charge of distributing aid globally. A Boston University epidemiologist actually attributed more than 780,000 deaths during the first year of cuts to malnutrition, tuberculosis, HIV, malaria, and other illnesses. And then by 2030, they say that number could rise to 22.6 million. This according to a study published in the medical journal The Lancet. So we reached out to the White House about all of this, about DOGE's shutdown and the agency's legacy. A White House spokesperson said, quote, President Trump was given a clear mandate to eliminate waste, fraud, and abuse from the federal government. They say he has made significant progress in making the federal government more efficient to better serve the American taxpayer.
All right, really interesting analysis there. Shanelle Kaul, thank you.